So this is asking a private jet billionaire how to make $1 million. This guy went through and did a lot of difficult things, and it didn't make him money for a long time. Like, he probably wasn't making like any money really, all things considered. But all these things were adding to his character, adding to his skill set, his confidence, his knowledge. So it's like a flat line for a long time, and then boom, billionaire. That's fire. That's so cool.
You know, because I ended up competing against Excel Energy, and I believe I did things better than they did, even though they're a huge Fortune 100 company. You know, I think when you analyze a lot of the big companies or people that have money or whatever, you pierce the veil of invincibility. You're like, they're just normal people doing normal fucking things. They have the same problems that we got. Like, you realize, why not me? Like, I'm pretty sure I could do exactly what you're doing 10 times better. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How about I just buy your business and, you know, that's what you should be doing.
How does someone have a jet as a...
Somebody asked, how many stores did you make before you got a winning store? I think it was like 4 stores, but it was across like 2 years. And a lot of other things in between. I mean, I worked like 4 jobs trying to make like, and difficult jobs too. And just to try to make more money so that I could spend more on my business, continuously buying, like, I was going to college as well, double majoring in economics and business administration, while still buying courses outside of that, like from just fucking gurus on YouTube, and, you know, just doing all these things. So it's like a culmination of things. And to be honest, even though I make good money now and like I have all these connections and I have all these skills, I still feel like I'm still prepping for that exponential moment where we just literally go to like 100 million. But I know it will happen. Just how this guy had the intuition when he was working at UPS packing boxes, that he was smart and he was capable of doing things that were incredible. I feel the same exact way. And every time I've met somebody incredible that is where I want to be someday, I have that same realization that they're literally just people like you and I. And that's it. They're just normal people. They're not any smarter. They're not any, you know, wiser. They've just had a stroke of luck, or just, you know, they've been disciplined enough to make something happen or stick to something for a long time. But that's literally it. So I really love that he said that. That's very encouraging.
business expense? How does that work? You're saying there's tax things. I'd be curious to hear a little bit more
Yeah, in
about
the United
that.
States, there's lots of different tax laws for depending on your tax status. If you are an entrepreneur, you can take advantage of these tax laws that allow you to defer capital gains. Or wait, yeah, you defer basically. Like, say if you bought a plane for $1 million, you could write off the first year, write off a good chunk of it, almost 50% the first year.
Okay.
Depending on the acceleration schedule you're on, or the depreciation schedule you're on. And then if you say, well, okay, well, I'm getting a loan for, you know, $800,000. I'm putting $200,000 down. I'm saving, you know, I'm not paying, you know, 40-something% taxes on my $500,000 that I wrote off. I just got a loan from the government. That's effectively what it is. And so if you look at, okay, well, I'm tax flow positive the first year. I'm net positive $200,000. I think I did that right.
Yeah.
So, or whatever it is. But I'm net cash positive the first year. It probably rolls into the second year too. You wouldn't actually be paying cash outlay until year 2. But if you can say, well, hey, my business booming. I just doubled my business last year, 100% growth. What can you do with that $400,000? See what I'm saying? You can, if you're smart about it, if you're growing and if you're confident, and you use the machine as a vehicle to success, to further success, you can build a business with these planes, and it happens all the time. Not possible to create a nationwide business without being able to travel around and meet people. It's not possible.
That's a bar. I mean, I already knew that you could defer the depreciation of a plane, but I think that's just overall a really good tip. It's like, if your business is growing really fast, Obviously, you're going to have to pay a lot of taxes on that. But if you're confident that you're going to continue that trajectory, find ways to spend that money that is going to fuel the business even more. And that's how you get that's how you go exponential. Actually, if you really think about the math of it all, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. So somebody said, then it all takes you back to the mindset. If you believe you can do it, yeah, first it's believing you can do it, but then it's proving to yourself that you can do it by doing very difficult things and, sticking to your word and, doing the things you say you're going to do. So yeah, but because how many of us know people that talk so much? They talk all about all the things they're gonna do, but they're not doing any of it. They're not. They're literally just chilling, watching Netflix, going to parties, hanging out with the girls, just doing all these things, and that's fine. But I'm just saying, it's more everybody probably believes they can do something. Most people probably believe they can do something, but few actually do it, and there is a big difference. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know anything. I'm so young, and I don't really know too much. But from my experience, my own individual experience so far, it's just been these small things that I do every day that have allowed me to do really well for my age. Yeah, and I think it's only gonna compound even more. But I'm not just, I'm saying that, but I'm also doing it, right? I'm making a video every day. I'm talking to my team every day, building things every day, getting on calls with people all the time, trying to fly. Like you're saying, I am trying to build a nationwide, worldwide company. So I am trying to meet new people all the time. So I'm not just talking about it all the time. I'm actually doing it. So that's great. Preparation meets opportunity. Yeah, man. I think that's what luck is. I think it's when preparation meets opportunity. But I think it's also naive to say that luck doesn't play a part in someone's success. But I think you can stack the odds in your favor, which I really love that. What should be the best way to go to someone who owns nothing, has some small knowledge, and wants to make hustler business in the next few years or shorter period of time? What should be the best go to someone who owns nothing, has some small... Well, if you have nothing, I think the best way to, straight up, I think the best way to make money right now, if you have literally nothing, real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemulab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemulab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video. You probably have a phone. If you have a phone, it's just to make content on TikTok. And yeah, maybe not for yourself, right? Because you probably have no value to offer. So you could try to go viral on TikTok. But I think being a creator, a personal brand creator, is actually so much pressure. If you don't have much value to provide, if you're just trying to entertain people, I couldn't do it because I can't be someone I'm not, right? I just can't. But I think the best thing you can do is, either get a job that allows you to build more skills and cash flow, or start posting on TikTok for as an affiliate for things. I think that's a great source of income you can make, because then you can also, not only can you build capital, but you're also building the skill of making things go viral on TikTok, which then you can use to build your own e-commerce business. Shopify is literally $1 a month. If you use my link, which all you guys should be using my link, it's an amazing way to support the channel. I obviously get a kickback for it. Shopify is amazing. And, I've been doing Shopify stuff for a long time. But if you're going to already start a Shopify store, you might as well get a good deal on it. $1 a month for 90 days. And you might as well support me if you like my content. You don't have to, but if you're going to do it anyways, you might as well do it through my link.